It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Freiberger Brauhaus, and it's a bottle of their Bockbier. This one's coming in at 7.1% ABV, and brewery Freiberger has been brewing beer in Germany since 1850, which is simply fantastic. I love the history of beer in general, but certainly the breweries in Germany, Belgium, France, UK, they go back hundreds, if not thousands of years. So I'm really pleased to be able to get hold of this beer. 7.1% ABV. There's a look at the label. There's the bottle cap. The wonderful Sebastian sent us a nice package of beers. It's taken us a few weeks to get round to them. It is a crazy time of year for us, just before Christmas, but we're here, we have it, we're gonna review it. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. So not only has Sebastian sent us the beer, but he's also sent us a nice bit of paperwork with all of the German on the back of the label. He's translated it into English, which is really cool. So I can read that in a bit once we get the beer in the glass and have a look at it. So a dark bock style beer, one finger, slightly off white head, good levels of carbonation rolling up the glass there, and it's quite clear to look at. Bock beer, bock meaning strong. My understanding of bock, and this is because I'm not completely fluent in German beer styles, so bear with me, comment where I go wrong and help me out along the way. My understanding of bock beer is bock meaning strong, so it could be light golden coloured. It's in this brewer's case, they've decided to put some darker malts in there, maybe some red malts, just to change it up a little bit. But bock meaning strong, not necessarily meaning light and golden. That's what we have here anyway. It's a darker bock beer. But I thought they were called doppelbocks. Like the word dunkel for me is dark. Now, I'm quite good with German beer styles and German beers, but I'm not 100%, I'm not going to stand here and go, I know everything about German beer. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it to you guys in the comments box. So, dunkel meaning dark. Should this be called a dunkelbock? Or is it okay being called a bock beer? Apart from all that, let's get the aroma. Oh, it smells lovely. Oh, yes. Berry, fruit flavours coming through. A little bit of plum and prune. And it's quite biscuity and bready. Touch of raisin. The malts are incredible. The aroma of the malts is just incredible. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh. Stone the crows, stone the crows. Oh, that is just incredible. It's like nectar. Naturally, what you find with these German beers is that they've got a nice level of carbonation on them. And what I'm getting so far, maybe I should give this a little swirl round and get it into the glass. That might change things up a little bit now. Maybe not. There is a little bit of haze going on now. Now I've poured that sediment, or I'm not going to call it sediment. It's slightly hazy now, but that should settle it down a little bit. But what you find with these German beers, they're quite carbonated, and it's quite you get this quite aggressive carbonation with this beer. But it's nice because there's so much flavour going along with it. It's better, it's calmed it down a little bit. When you add a little bit of that, it'd be extra fine sediment in the bottom of that bottle. When you get it down into the glass, it just takes away some of that aggressive carbonation. But flavour, it's really biscuity, really bready. It's like going to your local bakery and asking for the finest loaf of brown, nutty, wholemeal bread. Slicing it, super fresh bread, you're smelling it, you get the breadiness and the nuttiness on the top of the bread and the slightly toasted flavour. If you do toast that, bring it home and toast it as well. That's what I would do. But you get all of those flavours, qualities in this beer. Nuttiness, a lot of that kind of brown malt coming through, biscuity, bready, slightly toasted. And then it's hoppy. You get a little bit of plum and a dark fruit, kind of mixed fruit jam, I would say. Incredible beer. Absolutely incredible beer. Now, it's not often, because what I normally do with these German beers is go, I wish I could speak the language so I could read the back of the label. But I don't have to today. I can grab my sheet of paper from Sebastian. He's from Chemnitz in Germany. And here we go then, Freiberger Bockbier. They've been brewing since 1850, based in Freiberg, Germany. The back text says, a dark, tasty beer that has been brewed in the Saxon mountain town of Freiberg from ancient times. Our Bockbier, strong with a full malt taste and a fine note of caramel for beer lovers and connoisseurs, a top beer of Freiberg brewing art, brewed according to the German purity law. Ingredients: water, barley malt, hops and hop extract. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the reason why I'm counting the ingredients is the German purity law, which they've just mentioned here. They've called it brewed in accordance with the German purity law. It's called the Reinheitsgebot, and that has been in place since the 1600s, where you're not allowed to mess around with your beer. You're not allowed to add like chocolate or you know, it would be a great shame if Omnipolo, you know, not a great shame, that's the wrong word. It would be a wonder if Omnipolo had to brew their beers in Germany, because Omnipolo from Sweden, they're synonymous with adding all sorts of different fruit purees and stuff to their beers, and to the point now where people are actually questioning, is Omnipolo beer actually beer? You only got to look at my last beer review of an Omnipolo Bianca to realise that it's really pushing the boundary of what beer should be. And I think I mentioned in that review a few weeks back, thank goodness for the Reinheitsgebot in Germany, because you don't need all them adjuncts, you don't need all of them fruit purees and chocolate and lactose, and you don't need all of that. You really don't. This beer is a super fine beer, and it's been refined and it's been fine-tuned, and they've just made it better and better and better to the point where it's near perfection. If you're a lover of darker beers, then this would be right up your street. It really would. It really would. It's terrific, and I'm going to rate it. Freiberger Bockbier, for me, it's incredible. It's incredible beer that's been brewed for hundreds of years in Germany, and a Saxon town. Wow, in Germany. I've just got to go to Germany and just travel around. That's my next frontier. Once 2020 gets out of the way and we can think about getting back to normal life, if that's possible, I'm gonna go to all of the. I'm gonna visit Belgium and Germany, and I'll go back. I've been there before, but I'm gonna go back and I fancy this is the stage of my life now where I want to study the art of German beer and the art of Belgian beer, and you know, not just that, but going to America. And I feel like I need to really get my wings, you know, spread them wings and go and visit all of these wonderful brewing capitals and countries in the world. But this beer for me is a Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Thank you so very much to Sebastian, who was super kind to send me these beers. Sorry for the slight delay. I just snowed under for the moment, but I think that's what happens when the YouTube channel grows. You know, just so much comes at you all at once. Right, move that stool out the way. Thanks for watching. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Absolutely fantastic beer then. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!